Hello and welcome to Dawn of Comics. This is a haul video. I'm going to show you what I picked up this week. I went to a comic shop. A Place in Space is my comic shop. I went to a couple of others and had a rummage around to see what they've got. I also went to Forbidden Planet, so I'm going to show you what I got from there as well. I'm going to start off with the comics and show you my haul. First off, Joker Harley Criminal Sanity issue 7. I get the cover A for this. I don't get both covers. Because it's a little bit more than a normal comic, I do try to cut back a little bit, but I have issue 7 and issue 8 because I didn't get issue 7 last time, so they held it back for me, so I have both copies. And the cover for issue 7 is fantastic with Harley and Joker on there, and Harley on the cover of issue 8. Oh, I mean, if you're not reading Criminal Sanity and you liked the likes of Harleen or Killer Smile, these are a must. This is a fantastic read. There's only one more issue to go, so if you want to wait and get the trade, it's such a good read. I can't wait to read the final issue. Next up, I have Joker issue 1. I have the first cover. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I have the variant as well. The variant's not great. I'm not too keen on the variant, if I'm honest. The cover A is far superior, in my opinion. I'm enjoying Joker. I feel like it's a little bit misleading because you feel like it's going to be a whole Joker storyline when really it's more Commissioner Gordon, which is fine because I really like Commissioner Gordon, but to advertise it as a Joker story when really it's a Commissioner Gordon story, I find that a bit misleading, and they're doing it because they know people will buy the cover and the comic because it's Joker. I have Batman Superman issue 16. Infinite Frontier started and has changed some of their series, and they've changed Batman Superman. They've changed it a bit too much for my liking. We're sort of getting a new origin for them both. They've sort of gone back in time, so we're seeing like retro Batman and retro Superman, and I'm not loving it at the moment. I'll stick with it for a little while longer, but if it carries on like this, I will have to drop it. What else I've got? Black Label Harlequin. It's Batman White Knight Presents. This is book 6. I really like this run. It's not as good as Batman White Knight, but it does a decent enough story with Harley, but it's not as good as Batman White Knight. I have the variant as well. The variant's fantastic. I really like her grey and black Jester outfit, so she's sort of turning into like a Dark Knight sidekick, like Batman's sidekick. It's really good. Next up, I have Harlequin issue 1, Infinite Frontier. Now, if you've seen my read and react for this, you know how I feel about the art, but the variant. Just ignore this cover and look at this gorgeous variant. This is absolutely stunning. The only problem is it looks like this inside. So you've got this gorgeous cover. Granted, it's the variant, but if you were tricked and you picked this up, you would then get this artwork inside, and this is, oh, I said artwork, it's not art. One of these is art, one of them is not. I'll let you decide, but I'll give you a massive hint. It's this one. This is art, this is not art. But the story's good, which is really, it's a shame because I'm really enjoying the story so far. So I'm hoping that this artist will leave after the first story arc and we'll get a decent artist in for the next story arc. I've got Crime Syndicate issue 2. It's only a 6-issue miniseries, but I'm actually really liking it. It is really good. The Ultraman is the Ultraman we know, but the Superwoman is actually Donna Troy. It's not Lois Lane. So I'm quite interested to see where they're going with that. So I am looking forward to the next issue. It's only 6 issues, so if you're interested, either pick up the individuals or get the trade because it's really good. I have both covers. So I have Sensational Wonder Woman issue 2. It's Wonder Woman versus Artemis. This is a decent read as well. Artemis is trapped on Warworld, so Wonder Woman goes there and is forced to fight her for Mongul's entertainment, but it turns out it was all a ploy all along to team up and beat Mongul, and it was really good. And both covers are really good, actually. I love this one there where they're just they're in shadow, and this one is absolutely gorgeous as well. So yeah, Sensational Wonder Woman is really good because you can pick up an issue and it'll be an entire story, so you don't have to get issue 1, issue 2, issue 3. You can just pick up issue 3 or issue 2. I also have Joker issue 2 and the variant, the gorgeous variant. I'm not a massive Punchline fan. I think she's really overrated, but that is a gorgeous cover. There's no denying it. This standard cover's great as well. Again, same with issue 1. It's a Jim Gordon story. Slapping the Joker on it to get people to buy it. Worked, because I picked it up. But yeah, it's still a decent read. Next up, I have Wonder Woman 771. Again, it doesn't have the Future Frontier or the Infinite Frontier logo on there because Wonder Woman's been transported throughout time, so she's not in the normal DC continuity anymore, which is good because then I don't have to worry about her being terrible in the current timeline, so she gets to go off on her own. It's decent enough. Again, I hope it doesn't last very long. I hope they do something different with it. At the moment she's with the Norse gods, but it's fine. I have Wonder Woman 772. The cover's great. There's like an evil Wonder Woman on the cover. Yeah, it's interesting. It's not great, but then I mean, comics now aren't really great anyway. I have Joker issue 3. I haven't read issue 3 yet, so I'm looking forward to this. The great cover of him on his floaty. And then I have the variant as well, which is the burnt up playing card, the bloody playing card, which is, yeah, great. I haven't read this. I'm looking forward to issue 3. If it keeps with the quality of issues 1 and 2, I'll be very happy. I then have, I have Challenges of the Super Sons issue 2 of 7. I have the variant as well. I'm waiting on issue 1. They didn't put issue 1 up for me, which I was gutted, and then I went there and they had issue 2, but issue 1's on back order, so I will get issue 1 from Forbidden Planet. The variant is fantastic. I love the Super Sons. The first 2 volumes were absolutely great. Super Sons, Adventures of the Super Sons, and now Challenge of the Super Sons. Absolutely fantastic. Never a fan of Damian until Batman and Robin, the Grant Morrison run with Dick Grayson as Batman and Damian. He was really, the dynamics between those two was fantastic. And then when you partner him with John Kent, it's so much fun. It's so good, and I absolutely love it. I don't have enough good things to say about that. I just absolutely love it. Suicide Squad issue 3. Annoyed at this because this ties in with Titan Academy, because they're going to get a speedster, and the speedster they're going to get is the double amputee girl who's from Titan Academy, and I don't read Titan Academy, so I'm a bit annoyed at that. So I'm going to have to go back and read that issue before I read issue 3, which is, I hate it when they do that. I have Sensational Wonder Woman issue 3. This is not a good one. This is a terrible story in here. Absolutely atrocious. The variant cover is gorgeous though. But yeah, 3 would be a skip. 1 and 2 definitely read. 3 would be a skip. I don't know what they've done for issue 4 yet, but 3 is not good. Crime Syndicate issue 3. I haven't read issue 3 yet. Again, I'm a little bit behind. Nerd Herd stuff, I have to read the weekly book, so I don't have as much time to read my issues as I want. But that's a great cover of them just being attacked and fighting back. I like that. And I really like the lineup for this Crime Syndicate. I'm enjoying it. I then have Batman Superman issue 17. Great cover. You've got Clark turning into Superman there, and in the alley you have the Joker and Batman fighting and Robin and the Penguin fighting. It's fantastic. It's a great retro looking cover, but again, like I say, they're sort of going back to a retro style, like it's kind of before they met. It kind of feels like they're on 2 different worlds, and then the worlds are colliding, so I don't know what's happening at the moment in that story. I have the atrocious looking Harlequin issue 2. Absolutely disgusting cover, but then I have the gorgeous variant to make me happy. Absolutely stunning variant. Again, really good read, but the art is so off-putting, it makes me want to cry. When it's written so well and it's drawn like that, it's just an insult, and I don't know who signed off over at DC, but they deserve to be fired. So that's my pickups, my weekly pull list. I then went to the back issues, had a little flick, see what I could find, and I found 5 back issues for Secret Six. If you saw my previous haul video, you saw that I was getting a few of these for like £1 each because I want to complete the series, but I don't want to spend too much on them. So these were £2 each, and I managed to pick up 11, 12, 13, 14 and 9. I don't know why I counted them that way. 9, 11, 12, 13 and 14. And the covers are great. I mean, Catman in this series is phenomenal. He became one of my favourite characters in the New 52. If you don't read Secret Six, or if you haven't read Secret Six and wanted to start somewhere, the New 52 one is where to start because it's fantastic. This has got cosplay Batgirl on the cover because she jumps into the story with Mary, who's an owl from the Court of Owls, because Mary is a team member on the Secret Six. There's I'm not sure who that is. That's not Catman. Oh, that's Mary. That's Mary from the Court of Owls because her face is all scarred underneath her mask. And you get a great shot of Mary there in her full costume. Mary, they kind of made Mary Cassandra Cain in the New 52. She didn't talk. She was a really good fighter. But then they reintroduced Cassandra Cain, so they sort of got rid of Mary. I haven't seen Mary since Secret Six. And then issue 14 is them all just having a barbecue because they live in the suburbs now. This is such a fun read. I really, really, really recommend Secret Six if anyone out there likes villains or like quasi good guys, you know, like anti-heroes. Pick up the Secret Six, the New 52 version. I think there's only 15 or 16 issues, so it's not a big read, but it is worth it. And then finally, I flicked through the Wonder Woman books and I found this variant from pre-New 52. This is from June 2009. And it was only £2, and I can't believe that because I've been like trying to get this on eBay for ages, and it was like 10, 15, £20. And yeah, sometimes I do spend that on variants, but sometimes I don't want to spend that much on a variant I know I can get cheaper, because most of these variants from pre-New 52, I mean, the most you'll spend on them is like a £5 unless they're a 1 in 100 or anything like that. Because back then these were only a 1 in 25, so there's no point in spending that much money on them. But this was a great cover. So now I think there's only 2 variants I need from the pre-New 52 Wonder Woman run, and I'm so excited. So that's my comics. So now we're going to jump into my Forbidden Planet haul. Put them down. So then I went to Forbidden Planet, which is awesome. As you know, Forbidden Planet, everyone knows what Forbidden Planet is. It's great if you go in store. If you order online, it's 50-50 whether you get what you ordered. Maybe it's like a raffle system they just don't tell you about, because I can't count the amount of things I've ordered and then they've just cancelled them. But going around, Batman Adventures, the figures, fantastic. I found this. This is Rosie Rocket. It is the Batman Adventures. Where is it? Yeah, Roxy Rocket, sorry. From Batman Adventures. It was on sale. It was down from £15 to £11.99. Because not only do you get the figure, you get her rocket as well, and 2 displays. So you can display her standing up, or you can display the rocket with her riding the rocket. So not only do you get a character, you get a vehicle as well for £12. I had to pick that up. So I'm really chuffed with that. That was the only main item I picked up, but while walking around, I found the as-is shelf, which is basically they put damaged things or things that have been returned that they can't resell onto a shelf, and you buy them as is, which means you pay the price, you don't get a receipt, and you can't return them. But I found this cute little Superman chubby character that eats a cookie for £1. Just £1. He's just a chunky figure. He's kind of like a Wallace and Gromit figure. I'm not sure what he is. British brains behind Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, it's from the designer of Wallace and Gromit, and it was £1. And if you look at it, it is a little bit dirty. Like you can see, maybe he's been played with and then brought back, but that's nothing a baby wipe or a disinfectant wipe won't get off. And it was £1. Who's going to say no to that for £1? So I grabbed him. And they also had Preacher minifigures from Titan Vinyl Figures, and these were 50p. So I grabbed all 3 of these on the shelf because obviously I want the Preacher. It would be nice if I got the Preacher, but I got 3 and I'm going to open them up and see what's in there. So give me a sec and I will be back and I will show you all 3 of the figures that I got in these mystery boxes. Okay, so I got Odin King Cannon. Odin Kincannon was the owner of the meat factory in season 1, if you've seen it. And they have a little articulation in their head and in the arms. These are adorable. Absolutely adorable. The detail on the head's fantastic for the lack of detail in the body. I also got one of the angels. Which one was this? De Blanc. I got one of the angels from season 1. This is the angel that died. Oops, spoilers. Whoops. Well, you should have watched it. That was ages ago. And I got the main man himself, Jesse Custer. That's fantastic. Look at that. They were awesome. So not bad for 50p each. I'll take a little mini big head figure for 50p. Chuffed with that. So I also went into a couple of other comic shops that I've not been in before. I went into one in Crawley and one in one somewhere else. I had a week off, so I went to some other comic shops, and in there I found the NECA Sam figure from Trick or Treat. I did look it up online to see how much it was on Amazon before, because some shops sell things for a bit more, and if it's close to the Amazon price, I'd rather give my money to a small shop. But if there's a massive difference, unfortunately I can't afford to give a smaller shop a £20 extra for a figure or something like that. But this was £40 on Amazon, and it was only 30 in this shop. And there he is. He's absolutely adorable. You get 3 heads. Well, actually you get 4 heads because he's already wearing one. So you get the mask. You get the mask that's slightly open, and then you get 2 of the alien heads. You also get some extra arms and extra hands. You get his burlap sack. You get 2 pumpkins, and of course you get his lollipop and a bar of candy, which is absolutely fantastic. I love this. Sam is one of my all-time favorite characters. The box is awesome. It's very metallic, so the light is shining off that. But these NECA figures are absolutely fantastic, and I'm so glad I got this. So I had a pretty decent week when it comes to comic shopping and stuff, so I'm super happy. I am going to get this out and have a play with this, because the stances you can get him in are absolutely brilliant. You can just have him, oh, you can't make it out, but you can have him chewing on his lollipop, and you can have him walking with the burlap sack. It's absolutely brilliant. If you haven't seen Trick or Treat, go see it, because Sam is absolutely awesome. But so yeah, that's my haul. That was my haul for this week. Super chuffed to get all of that, especially chuffed to get my Wonder Woman variant, Pre-New 52. I only need 1 more variant now from this series, and I'll have the entire 100% complete collection of the Pre-New 52 Wonder Woman run. I cannot wait. So yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, take care and stay safe. Bye.